beauties. So today we are actually pressing the mineral eye pigments and putting them into little eyeshadow things so that they are pressed powder eyeshadows instead of the loose pigments. So I realized we have 17 matte shades and 17 shimmer shades of the mineral pigments. And of course I have all of them, but I only use a couple, and if you see my videos, you know sometimes I make a bit of a mess. And I was just like, why aren't I pressing these? Because if I had them in this form, they would be less messy, so I'd be more inclined to use them more often. So I decided to do some research, and thanks to the internet, and to my old friends out there who know who Dewey Decimal is, research is so much easier nowadays thanks to the internet. Anyways, all you need is rubbing alcohol. So this is 91%. It also comes in like lower percentages, like 70%. Just the higher percentage just means that it's gonna dry quicker, so the eyeshadow will be able to be used quicker, but I would still let it sit overnight regardless. So again, it's up to you. Then something to start with, so I just have a kebab stick. And then that is it. So what you do is you start off with the empty pan and you put in, you see I've still made a mess. But anyways, so I have some of the rubbing alcohol in this other container. So I pour it in until it's completely covering. Okay, and then I get one of the powders. So I'm gonna do Flirty right now. I have a bunch of Flirty pigment loose. So then I'm just going to pour that in. Okay, and then get my little mixer and then just mix it up. And you want it to be a bit of a like a cake batter consistency. So you just keep adding more pigment until you get that. And then when you're finished, you just drop it a couple of times so that it sort of evens out, and then again, let it dry overnight. So here I've already done all of the, so here are all of the matte shades, and then I'm starting on the shimmers. So if you are interested in exactly, the brand and like type that I chose, I will leave everything down in the description box. But I'm super excited because now I just have access to these gorgeous, like vivid, bright colors. And I mean, I've made a mess now, clearly, if you saw down there. But aside from that, they're like perfectly pressed, and now I can just use them as I regularly would. So that is all. So please leave me any questions or comments below and I will do my best to answer. And if you are interested, I am wearing Provoked. I'm wearing the matte ones because I did them earlier, so they're done. Provoked, Infatuated, and Enamored on my eyes, and then Livid lip gloss, in case you're curious. So anyways, hey guys, so I definitely sort of blathered on there. So everything that I used I will leave in the description box. I also wanted to include that you can absolutely use this strategy and this whole method if you drop like a bronzer or a powder or an eyeshadow or a blush. You can totally do this to get it back to normal by just like crushing it up into, you know, like a powder-like thing and then adding the alcohol, mixing it up, letting it dry. Also, I wrote on the back of each of those little round metal pans, I wrote the name in Sharpie of each of the colors, and I realized if you use alcohol to clean the back of it, you can reuse those containers and erase it that way. So thank you guys so much.